Sit back and relax, everyone. I'm going to show you how to make these lovely potatoes. What's up, everyone? I've been talking about my potatoes for a long time, how good they are. So I'm going to show you how to make them today. It's pretty simple. I got my ingredients all out, sitting on the counter behind me. I'm going to walk through those. Pay close attention. I promise you, you'll love them. Here we go. Ingredients. Got out my cutting board. Not necessarily an ingredient, but obviously a few potatoes. It's just me and my wife that I'm making dinner for tonight for Valentine's Day, so I only got a few out. That's actually too many for 2 people. Knife. I've got, I can't believe it's not butter. People give me grief for using that, but I like it. It tastes better than regular butter in my opinion. I'm still going to put a little bit of regular butter in here. I've got some salt, regular salt. We normally have sea salt, but we're out. I got some pepper right here. I've got some Cajun seasoning. I've got some garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder. Okay? And that's it. Oh, I've got a foil pan that I use to cook these in. You'll see why later. And I've got 2 bowls that I use. I will peel my potatoes and put them in this bowl. I'll slice up my potatoes on the cutting board. And then as I'm seasoning them, I will put them in this bowl right here. Alrighty? Stay tuned. All my potatoes are peeled. I forgot to tell you guys. Ingredient. 1 white onion. Next step, I'm going to take all these potatoes out and I'm going to slice them up on this cutting board right here. And after that, I'm going to use this bowl over here to mix up the potatoes and my seasoning. All my potatoes are sliced. And the thickness, you know, I wouldn't go but about 1/4 of an inch on these just because of, you know, trying to cook them and get them done quickly. But potatoes take a long time anyway. But now what I'm going to do, it's time for me to season these. Now, normally, this is a lot of potatoes. So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to take half of these out, put it back in this bowl, and then I'm going to season the potatoes that are in this bowl, and then I'll bring the other ones back in and season them as well. And that's just because it's a lot of potatoes, and I want to make sure, you know, that I get the seasoning on the potatoes enough. And so I'm going to film myself seasoning them. But here's the thing. So there is no rhyme or reasoning to the amount of seasoning that I use. And it's all to your personal liking. I like my food seasoned heavily, so, you know, I'm going to lose a little bit more. So especially the pepper. There you go. Potatoes all done, sliced and seasoned. Next step, I'm going to pour these potatoes in this foil pan. You might need a bigger pan if you're making more potatoes. And then I'm going to dice up this onion and add the onion as well. Onion is diced. Got it mixed in with my potatoes. Last step before we cook these. I'm going to scoop in a lot of butter. I'm going to put half a stick of regular butter in here, right in the middle. I'm going to bury that one underneath here. And then I'm going to take literally some big heaping teaspoons of butter and place it in the corners and on the top. I'm going to use a ton of butter. I'll show you a picture of it, what it looks like when I'm done. And there we are. Look at all that butter. Oh my God. Butter, onions, diced onion, seasoned potatoes. Next step, I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil. I'll poke a little hole in the top, and then I'm going to put them on my grill. I use my gas grill. I turn it up as high as possible to cook potatoes because it's going to take about 30 minutes. Did you guys hear that? 30 minutes on a gas grill. Okay, potatoes are on the grill, and that grill's pretty hot. It was actually crept up to 700. So here's the thing. Normally these take about 30 minutes. I'm going to come back out here in 20 minutes and check on these because what you don't want is you don't want your potatoes to be mushy. Okay, we got our foil peeled back. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but we're going to take a fork in here and we're going to see how soft they are right now. Yeah, so those right now, yeah, those are still too hard. So we're gonna let those cook for a little while. I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. You should do that. We'll mix this up and we'll let them cook. It's getting close. It's getting close. But yeah, I want that to break when I do that. So stay tuned. Okay, we're back. It's time for another check. I'm gonna peel this foil back. Look at that. Boiling. That's what I'm talking about. We'll give it the fork test. Oh. Okay. Now that, yeah, that is getting close. Okay, that is pretty close. Not mushy, we're not making mashed potatoes, that's pretty good. I'm gonna taste that and probably take these off in 1 minute. All right, so we're gonna mix those up a little bit, get them on a plate, and we'll get a final photo, but that's it. Look at all that butter.
Who did you make those for?
I made them for my wife for Valentine's Day. Right there. Getting ready to put some steaks on the grill. Okay, that's my finished product right there. And they look good. My wife's gonna give me a taste test in a minute. This is the rest of the meal I made. Yeah.